All right, hey, what's up, everybody? And I hope you are ready for a new episode of Experience Mental Health, the podcast. I'm your host, Eric the Counselor.
And I am your co-host, Des Perry.
And guess what, guys? Today we are going to be talking about how to make over your morning.
Yes, sir.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric the Counselor.
And I'm Des Perry.
This is a lifestyle show
About improving your mental health.
You ready?
Let's experience mental health.
If you are living, you know how hectic your morning can be. And you also know how important the time you spend in the morning can be as it relates towards having a good day. So today we are going to give you a few tips on how you can actually make over your morning so that you can have a more productive day.
Right.
How's that sound?
No, that sounds great because
from this type of information?
Most definitely, because like I said, any I feel like the way my morning starts is how my day is going to go from there. So if I got a good morning and I got a good start, I feel like my morning or my day, the rest of my day is destined to be great.
Yeah, that's right. And that kind of is a good segue into the first tip I want to give is the impact of having a good morning routine. Just like this said, you can actually, it'll set the pace for the rest of your day. And so when you're thinking about making over your morning, you have to know the importance of that time in the morning. Like, what's the first thing you do in the morning? Or how do you spend the first hour in your day every day? And here's an easy way. I've been counseling today, and I actually talked to one of my clients about this in making over her morning. And so we kind of analyzed her morning. And she said, normally I'll get up about 6. I'll hit the snooze button for about 20 minutes, and then I might get up. I'm like, okay, cool.
20 minutes.
20 good minutes. What happens when you keep hitting the snooze on your alarm? She said, well, I'll stay in the bed and I don't get everything I need to do done. And I feel rushed in the morning. I'm like, exactly. You know, if you're going to find it important enough to set an alarm, you know, then it's going to be important to get up and actually do that thing because your day will be better if you do it. But if you don't do it, you keep hitting the snooze, you're losing time.
Right.
You're not going to be able to do all the things that you wanted to do. So to start it off, man, we got to talk about, you have to know the importance of your morning routine.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to make over
let's go ahead and hear your morning routine. What do you do first thing in the morning, Eric?
First thing I'm doing is I wake up, I sleep with a little thing over my eyes every night.
Do you really?
I really do.
I thought only people on TV did that. I only saw that on TV. I never saw anybody in real life do that.
I do it every night in real life. So I sleep, I'll kind of open my eyes with the mask on to kind of get my eyes used to the light. Yeah. I'll just lay there for about 5 minutes. Then I'll get up. I'll usually grab a book that I keep by my bed. Currently reading what is it called? The Awkward Black Man.
Okay.
So I grab that book and I'll grab my phone and I'll go do some reading. First thing I'm going to do is I might check the weather. I'm trying not to get on social media first.
Right.
It's a hole. It sucks you in.
Yeah.
So instead, I start reading in the morning. So that's what I do. I get up, I grab my book, grab my phone, do some reading, and then from there, my day started. I'll try to go do some walking or running. You know, every morning I'm out walking or running, and then I come home, and then I get the rest of my day started. So my morning routine is easy. Wake up, lay there for a few minutes first before I just jump up, grab my book, grab my phone, do some reading, check the weather. And then I'm on with the rest of my day.
So when you start your day, like what time is it? At that point, what time is it when you are getting to your day after you took care of all you want to do after you took care of your morning routine?
I try to get going around 8
o'clock. So that means you done did your reading, you done worked out all that stuff before 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Or
that's
I'll
awesome.
Finish it. Sometimes I'll finish around 8:30, but again, it depends on how early I get up.
Right.
If I'm getting up later, then I might miss my workout altogether. I might miss something because I got to get on to the next thing. So that's kind of what my morning routine looks like.
Okay. All right then. All right. Well, shoot. Let me see. I'm over here thinking about what I do first thing in the morning. Well, first thing I get up. No, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
It's got something to do with the bathroom. Let's say.
Oh, for sure. You know I'm hitting that toilet first thing in the morning. I'm hitting that toilet first thing in the morning. I'm gonna sit there and analyze my day, if anything. and sit there and be like, what I got to do today? You know what I'm saying? But no, once I get that out the way, I usually like to hop up, you know what I'm saying, brush my teeth, wash my face, and get away from my bedroom, really. Get away from the bedroom, so I'm not tempted to go lay back down or do anything. One thing I like to do, even this morning, I went straight to my home office, sat there at the computer, opened it up. I already made a list last night on things I need to start taking care of this morning. So went ahead and got started on that thing. And I think that's the biggest thing. If I don't make that list the night before, I may be struggling the next day trying to figure out what do I need to take care of. So, that's why I get up, bathroom, get away from my bedroom. Hey,
are you consistent with that? Are you able to keep that like planning your day before the day comes? Because honestly, that's a struggle for me.
It is. No, it is. And usually I do it when I know I have a lot of things to take care of. So okay, it's like I was about to say today's Sunday. Well, it is Sunday, but say like it's a day where I don't have a lot of things going on. I may not do it. I may not make a list because I don't have a lot of things. I have things that I probably need to accomplish, but I don't have a solidified list. But if I have like projects due, or if I have something that needs to get taken care of that's like high priority, okay, I'm about to make a list real quick because I need to for sure get this done by tomorrow and not miss at all. So yeah.
Well, I think that goes into the next tip I want to give out.
Yeah.
The next tip, as it relates to making over your morning, is to you really have to define or kind of visualize what a perfect morning looks like for you. What does a perfect morning look like? And the question, I guess, is what's most important to you? Somebody's calling. What's most important to you? What's the one thing, or what's the things that you want to do on a daily basis to get your day started off, every day? What are those things? And so I want you to, the listeners and everybody watching this, I really want you to think about and visualize a perfect morning. Like, bring it to your mind. Like, close your eyes and just visualize the first few minutes of your morning, the first hour of your morning. What does it look like? What are the things that are included? And the question is, what are the most important things to you to do in your morning, right?
Yeah.
So if it's working out, if you want to work out in the morning, that's a part of the vision. If you want to eat breakfast, drink coffee, read 20 minutes a day, whatever it is that you need to have a perfect morning, I want you to visualize it. And then I want you to start to implement those things. Des, what's your perfect morning look like?
My perfect morning, honestly, is to have a morning where I don't have to do anything, but that's not the world I live in. So, but on a I guess a regular basis, my perfect morning will be a morning where I do get up in a nice amount of time where I can knock out the things that I want to get done, like working out or like doing more reading, and then getting straight to my day. So I like to get my day started. Like if I have like projects or any other thing that I'm working on, I like to at least be started by 9 o'clock, and get a jump start on that. And if I feel like I'm not being rushed to get to that point, say I got to run over here, or I got to take care of something that I didn't take care of last night, and I'm trying to cram that stuff in the morning, and then I got to start working right after that. That's not my ideal morning. So being able to have a morning where it's easy going, I'm kind of just, moving through the morning, one thing at a time, not feeling rushed. And then when it's time for me to sit down and start working, I can just jump straight into it. So I think that's my perfect morning for sure.
Yeah, man, we're giving out some good tips on how to make over your morning. And the one that part of what you just said was leading to the next tip that I'm going to give, which is you just got to get up earlier.
Yeah.
So many times people complain about, well, I don't have time to go do this. Well, I say, what time do you wake up? I wake up at 7 a.m. And so what's the thing you want to add? I want to work out for 30 minutes every day or every morning. All right, okay, so in order for you to do that, what do you think you need to do? I don't know. How about waking up earlier?
Right.
How about waking up 30 minutes earlier so that you can use that time to work out before you get to, getting into the rest of your day?
Yeah.
Any component of making over your morning, anything, it all starts with really, I think, getting up earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be able to get up earlier because, like, the later that you do get up, you do wake up and actually get out of the bed. Because some people wake up and they just lay there, but the fact that you wake
Yeah,
up and then actually get out of bed to start moving, I mean, I feel like you are eliminating time to get things that you want to get done. You know,
yeah,
so like I said, you get out of bed 7:30, and then you kind of dragging a little bit, and so you probably get to the first thing you want to do by like 8:30, and by
yeah,
that time, you know, but you could have got 3-4 things accomplished by 8:30. You already mentioned that you like to work out, read, meditate, do all that stuff before 8 o'clock. So you know what I'm saying, there's so much that you can get done if you prioritize that time, which we're going to get into in just a little bit. But yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, I think that's a key, man. Get up earlier. Like again, like one of my clients, she wants to do more reading in the day,
Hmm.
and I said, well, how about you just set your alarm clock for 10 minutes earlier, so you can wake up a little bit earlier, so you can have a few minutes to read before you get
Yeah.
into,
Yeah.
man, morning time is like all chaos. It's just you wake up and you're on 10 most of the time. Most of us,
Hmm.
we wake up, we're going off and doing all these things. It's just constant. But we just, I don't know, man. I think if we just wake up earlier, and I think
Hmm.
maybe if when we do wake up, just lay there for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Don't just pop
Yeah.
right up, you
Right.
know.
Right. Right.
Lay there for a minute,
And
maybe
either
4 or 5 minutes or so, just to
Yeah,
chill.
and even to go off of what you just said, you know, the morning time can definitely be chaotic, but I feel like the earlier you get up before other
Yeah.
people are waking up, you know, especially if you have a house full of kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure not, and look, not that I can speak on that. I ain't got no kids, but
Okay.
you
I can.
know, but you know, I know that if you get up before everybody else is up, you can get so much accomplished. There's nobody calling your name, nobody asking you to do something, or you know what I'm saying, distracting you with a conversation, anything. You can solely focus on what you got to get done and what you got to get accomplished before everybody else gets up. And once they get up, hey, I already got what I need done. So
It's
what you
on.
need, you know, so it's
That's
on. Yeah.
that's why I get up so early and I'm outside in the morning, because when I come home, my kids are right there, like, "Hey, Daddy, can we ready for breakfast?" I'm
Hmm.
like, "Okay, cool." I'm already up, going getting up, instead of having them wake me up to ask me for breakfast. I
Yeah.
done already did what I needed to do to get my morning started, so that now I can get y'all some breakfast.
Yeah.
What about Des? You got some tips, man.
I
Give us
definitely
some of
got a
the tips
couple. I got a
that we have
couple,
for
a few.
making over the morning.
All right, so the first thing that I want to kind of discuss and dive off into is that you need to determine what you should do, which what you should be doing is crucial. Determine what you should be doing is crucial. So that's basically making a priority on what needs to be done in your morning. So, like I mentioned earlier in the show, you know, making that list of things that I need to get done and need to get accomplished the next day. So if I'm making a list and I get up in the morning, I don't have to think about what it is I need to get accomplished today. It's already set right there before me. Um, yeah, and then making a decision on, okay, I need to get this done. I need to get this done. I need to get this done. You know, those three things. We kind of
Mm-hmm.
been talking a lot about reading and working out and meditation and things like that. And so like those are like some of the top three things that people like to get done in the morning time. So say like those are three
Yeah.
things you want to start incorporating into your morning. Set out some time. Make sure this is getting done. This is a priority in my life, and I want to make sure that I get it done before I get my day officially started. So that's the first thing. You got to determine what's a priority and what is the most crucial thing that you got to get done, right? So then the next thing is coming up with that new morning game plan. So going back to what I just mentioned, you know what I'm saying, having that list, you know, writing it out. That's the game plan. That's your strategy. How am I going to go about getting these crucial things that I want to accomplish done and completed? You know, so again, going back to working out, meditating, and reading. So say like you can even put yourself on a time frame. So I wake up, I'm out of the bed by 5:30. I get up, I'm gonna go straight to the kitchen, get some coffee, sit down and do a reading for about 30 minutes or so. Right. So you read, once that 30 minutes is up, close the book. I'm about to go work out, you know, or let's say I'm gonna meditate right after that, after my reading. I'm gonna meditate for about 15 minutes or so. 15 minutes is done. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go work out. Right. So then it's like boom, worked out, come home, take a shower. I'm ready to get my day started. You know, you done knocked out so much stuff before 8 o'clock. and so you can like literally set out that strategy or how I'm gonna go about getting the top things I need to get done completed. So that's my next tip that I kind of wanted to throw out there. And then one of the last few ones I have is the importance of habits and routines, understanding the importance of these habits, right? So you say you want to make over your morning, you want to incorporate these things in your morning. It's not going to stick unless you make it a habit. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you do it for, what is it, 60 days, 90 days? What's the
21
time?
days. It takes 21 days to
So
form a
only
habit.
21 days?
Only
I thought it
21.
was I thought it was longer than that. Okay, so say them first 21 days, it's going to be a struggle, especially if it's something that you're not used to. But if you are determined to, make over your morning and add these things to your morning so you can have a more productive day, then by that time you hit day 21, day 22, it's going to be a habit. It's going to be like second nature. You're probably going to wake up before that alarm clock goes off. That alarm clock is going to go off at 6 a.m. Your eyes are going to open at like 5:45. You're going to look at the clock and be like, I might as well just lay here until the alarm goes off, and you can get straight to it. So building that routine, building that habits is important. So
Yeah, man, I think this is a great list. We come up with this content to share with you guys. We spent a lot of time developing this stuff to share with you guys, and we decided to start with how to make over your morning. Can we do a quick recap of these tips?
Let's recap it. Let's run it back down.
I think this is a great way to kick off the new season right here at the beginning of the year, helping people get a better start to their day. And the first part of that is knowing the importance of those early minutes of your day. Those are crucial minutes in how the rest of your day is going to play out. It's not like a guaranteed thing, but you're more likely to have a productive day if you understand the importance of that time that you have in the morning. Then we want to talk about, you want to visualize the perfect morning. What does it entail? Like, what are you doing? See yourself doing it before you actually do it. In fact, you can actually visualize your whole day. Like one of the things that I do, Des, when I'm laying there in the morning, before I get up, sometimes I'll just visualize my whole day.
Like, that's what I'm doing when I'm using the bathroom. When I be on that toilet, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm visualizing.
And that's what made me think of that. When you were saying that, it made me think, well, that's a great thing to do in the morning is actually visualize your whole day. See yourself doing it before you do it.
Yeah.
But it starts with, what do you need to do in the morning? Visualize those things in the morning, and then, get up earlier.
Yeah.
If your problem is, I don't have enough time to do this or do that, you might want to get up a little bit earlier. There's the time right there. We all have 24 hours in a day.
Exactly.
And what you get done in a day is reflective of how you planned and what time you got up. Des dropped us with, we need to, what'd you say? What needs to be done?
What is the most crucial things to get done in the morning?
I'll add this. You might even want to determine what you need to stop doing in the morning.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
What can you take out?
Yeah.
That's kind of making your morning not good.
Hitting that snooze button. Hitting that snooze button. Hopping, grabbing that phone, scrolling on Instagram, Facebook for about an hour.
And I'm guilty of that. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the many mornings I'll get up and I realize I'm in a hole. Like I'm in the social media hole.
Exactly.
I got
sucked in.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get out.
So getting up early, figuring out what you needs to be done. There's also talked about the game plan.
Yeah.
How are you gonna make all this stuff happen?
Right.
What time are you gonna get up? What time are you gonna have some coffee? What time are you gonna hit the road? What time are you gonna actually start working? I think having a game plan is critical if you want to change your morning, because if you don't have any game plan, then what? It's gonna be the same.
Exactly.
Everything's going to be the same. And then lastly, Des talked about the importance of habits and routines. And that's true. Once you get into a groove of getting up earlier or visualizing your morning, having a game plan, it's about doing it and doing it on a regular basis so that it can become a habit. And by the time you look up, we mentioned 21 days. When you look up, it's like second nature. It's not like a big project anymore. It's just what I do.
Yeah.
You know how we were riding bikes in the summer? We would pick a day, we get up, we ride bikes. However long we ride.
Exactly.
And then, I already knew I was going to do that, and I knew what the rest of my day was going to be after that. But once we started doing it for a while, it became routine.
Routine. It was a habit, and you actually look forward to doing it.
Yeah,
So
looking
it was
forward to
like,
it.
yeah, all right. Well, I know I'm bike riding in the morning, so it's gonna be a nice ride, nice weather. I can get my day started the right way. So yeah, building the habits is definitely important. So, man, I wanted to share something real quick because what kind of even got me started into seeing the importance of getting up early and getting straight to it. One of the first few books that I read when I was kind of starting my entrepreneurial journey was Rise and Grind by Damon John. Oh,
Mhm.
Shark Tank. I keep want to call
I
him
haven't read that.
Draymond. I keep want to call him Draymond for for
That's
some.
not his name.
That's
His name,
no, it's
oh,
Damon.
Damon. Yeah,
Damon.
Damon. Yeah,
Damon.
Damon. Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, no, but he had some really good tips, and he was just basically talking to a lot of other successful business owners and went through their morning routines. What do they do when they first wake up? And it was a couple of different things that I never heard of before, but he had the acronym for grind, and I always wrote it down and kind of kept it with me and tried to remember this as I'm starting my mornings. But grind is GRIND. So G is get on it, R repeat, I for insight, N navigate, and D is for drive, determination, and desire. So this is kind of how I kind of shape every morning, and the journey, the path on whatever I'm trying to accomplish and get done. I try to keep this in mind, and what I'm saying, get straight to it. So yeah, that's the rise and
Man,
grind for me.
Rise and Ryan. That's awesome. Awesome that you would add that. So we felt this would be a great way to kick off our new season. We're in season 3. Des,
Yeah.
I really appreciate you being on this journey
Oh, for sure,
for
for
this
sure.
long, man. It's been good, man. And here we are, at the beginning of another season. And when we look back at the end of this season, I hope that we will be very proud of what we were able to do with the show this year.
Oh, most definitely, most
I think
definitely.
we will be. Um, I think that's it, man, for today.
That
What
is
else you
it,
got? You got anything else?
man. That
Make
is it,
over your
man.
morning, folks.
Man, that is it. I mean, I appreciate everybody that is tuning in, listening to us, continue to support us and check us out on Instagram, Facebook, on our social media, Instagram at EMH Now, on our Facebook, Experience Mental Health, the podcast, and then even on Twitter at EMH Now as well. So, continue to support us, reach out to us if y'all have any other statements or topics or of anything that you want us to discuss on the show. Make sure you hit us up on the DMs. And like I said, we're gonna make sure that we try to put those in on the show and continue giving up those great topics and these great conversations. So
Yes, yes. So, like Dad said, be sure to hit us up on the social. We want to thank all of you guys who are subscribed to our YouTube channel. We are nothing without you. And
oh
for
yeah.
those of you who are coming over from the Text Club, because we had to end the Text Club because you can no longer, Dad, I don't know if you knew this, but cell carrier services are making it to where you cannot send out a short code using, like, how we say
Ah
text
yeah.
EMH to one
You can't
three
do that
one
no
nine nine
more.
six.
They done shut it
No,
down.
you have to have an 800. You actually have to have a real number now because many
Okay.
people are using the same. Like many people are using EMH as the code
Yeah.
to text,
Yeah.
and so now
So
you
it
have to
can
have
get
an 800
confused.
number. Yeah, so
Gotcha.
we're trying to
Gotcha.
we're developing that and seeing if we're going to go that route. But we invited all of you to come from our text club to our YouTube channel, so we
Yeah,
hope that you can start watching the show.
for
Big shout
sure.
out to all of our listeners on iHeartRadio and everywhere you listen. Thank you to our partners at Great Convo Media. Thank
Hmm.
you to Des and his company, Moments of Creation, for
For
producing our
sure.
podcast and all the things that you see from Experience Mental Health.
Mm.
And most importantly, thank you for listening wherever you are. I think that's going to do it for us today, folks.
All
We hope
right.
you've enjoyed today's conversation. We hope you can make over your morning. And most importantly, we hope that you make it a great day. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Hey guys, if you really enjoyed that episode, make sure that you like and comment as well as subscribe to the Experience Mental Health Podcast because this is the #1 mental health podcast in the nation.